Kay and Denis have called this Bagdad property home for almost 15 years. Their house, a converted church. Their garden, a cemetery.
It's like your own backyard, isn't it? You still do your maintenance in your own backyard. You mow your lawns, you do your weeding, you spray all the weeds, and that's basically what we do here.
It's a property that's come with more visitors than most.
It was quite an enormous amount. It was amazing when we first got here how many people were just visiting cemeteries. Yeah.
And some unexpected experiences.
We've got one cemetery over there that needed to be opened up to put a grandmother in on top of the grandfather. They had the right to bury her in there.
Well, she had a receipt for £4.
Now the pair are planning to pass on the grounds to new hands and learning what the process is of selling a cemetery. They have to complete an audit of the graves and update the records, publicly advertise their intention to sell, giving notice to affected families, and they have to submit an application to the regulator for a certificate of compliance.
It's not just those selling a cemetery that have additional steps to go through. Those wishing to buy also have boxes to tick.
Lynn and Paul went through the process just a few years ago and say the mountain of paperwork can be intimidating.
So you've got to be a cemetery manager as well as body corporate, so there's a whole lot of regulations and you've got to also follow the Act and satisfy that.
But the effort is worth it.
Firstly, don't be fazed by it. It really isn't as onerous as you think. It's a happy place.
Yeah.
It has such a lovely vibe.
Yeah. Well, I think the ghosts are so old, they've all buggered off. So.
Breathing new life into historic sites. Meg Whitfield, ABC News.